Samsung might not release a new Galaxy Note phone in 2021. Spotify Wrapped chronicles your 2020 listening habits in a stories-style format. And the lost, terrible Superman PlayStation game has appeared in public. This is your Daily Tech Briefing, the morning edition. It's Wednesday, December 2nd. From Engadget, I'm Bureau Chief Matt Smith. So Samsung might give the Galaxy Note series a rest in 2021. The company may retire the big phone series even, according to a Reuters report yesterday. But the stylus, which Samsung calls an S Pen, of course, may well live on, compatible with Galaxy S devices. This decision apparently comes from a drop in demand for high-end phones during the coronavirus pandemic. Not to say that Samsung isn't moving ahead with its foldables, though, which are even more expensive than the Note series. The company hasn't yet confirmed any of these plans. As is typically the case in early December, Spotify has debuted the 2020 installment of Wrapped, the company's year in review that chronicles most of a year in music and podcast activity. In true Spotify fashion, there are some key changes to the tool this year, with the biggest being the personalized version of Wrapped is now mobile only, available inside the company's apps on Android and iOS. Superman 64 is a legendarily terrible game. Now, the lost PlayStation port of that very same, very dreadful game has been posted online. On DeviantArt, a user going by the name of Richard Mandel says that he won a copy of the game in an eBay auction back in 2013. And to make it work, you'll still need to run an emulator, but be warned, you may wind up actually playing Superman 64. And that is your Wednesday morning tech briefing. Catch up on all the full stories, reviews, and more at Engadget.com. And if you like what you're hearing, subscribe to our tech briefings wherever you get your podcasts. Please leave us a review and send us your feedback to tma@Engadget.com. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you, Matt, for keeping tabs on our daily news. If you want a longer discussion about some big weekly topics, check out the Engadget podcast with me, Senior Editor Devendra Hardawar, and our reviews editor, Sherlyn Lowe.
Yeah, you can get us on basically anything that gets podcasts, including Spotify. Just search for the Engadget podcast.